Assignment. Can anyone tell me the date of assignment when I have shared that last week?
27th.
Sunday I have shared, no? Sunday, that is 27th February, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, this is the assignment I have shared. So let's start with the assignment first. Before starting the assignment, any question on any of the topics what we have discussed, anything you want to discuss, anything which you want to repeat, please tell me. Everything fine? Okay, if there's no question, so I think most of you have done this question. That is SQL query to fetch the employee name whose salary is represented. So just you have to write here, salary is equal to, let me show this. So this is a syntax to create table. We have discussed this. This is insert. Few other ways are there through which we can insert the data. We'll see all those things. And then this is a very simple syntax to create table. We have discussed all these things in the last class. So now the question is, write in SQL query to fetch the employee name whose salary is rupees 100, right? So very simple, right? Select a star from employee where salary is equal to 100. Okay, hope this is clear to everyone. Okay, so hope this is clear. Any question on this? No. So suppose if I will ask you that I don't want all the information, I just want employee ID. Okay, so what you have to write, instead of a star, you have to write employee ID. And I hope that we have discussed all those things. Okay, so replace a star and write employee ID. And this is very important from performance perspective as well. You see, like if you're using a star is a very, very, very costly keyword in SQL world. You should not use a star. Okay. Why I'm telling this is costly? Because this badly impacts the performance, especially when you're working on production environment or the live environment. Please refrain from using a star, because it is like you want everything, right? I have discussed earlier as well. Star means everything. You want all the records, you want all the columns. Okay. Sorry, you want all the columns. So this is an overhead for SQL engine to fetch all the columns. So that is why when I'm telling, suppose in few of the queries I will write that is SQL query to fetch the employee name. What I mentioned here, employee name, right? And if you are writing a star, so you will not get any marks. Is that clear? If you're writing a star, so that is correct. You are getting employee name as well here, but I don't want this employee ID and salary column. Why you're showing with this? This is an overhead for SQL engine to show employee ID and salary. So because of this, he has to do more tasks. It will utilize more CPU input, output space and disk space and all those things. So you have to be very specific with the question. So that's why intentionally, sometime I will write fetch the employee name. Sometime I will write fetch the ID. Sometime I will tell details. So if I'm mentioning details, then you have to use the star. But if I'm mentioning a particular column name, so you have to write that one. Those who have practice on hacker rank or lead code, you will see if you're not taking care of this, that will throw error message. Hope this is clear. Any question on this? Okay, so you have to be very much specific with the column, what we're looking for. Here we're looking for employee name, so you have to write employee name. Any question, guys? Is this clear?
No, yeah, clear.
Okay, and you understood the reason as well, that why you're not supposed to use a star, because that is an overhead for SQL engine, and that will impact the performance, because there is no reason to get all the columns which is not required, and that's an overhead for SQL engine. So that's why you should be very specific with the columns what you're looking for. Please stop me if you want to, if you have any question. Okay. Next question, write a SQL query to fetch the student details who has scored 90 in physics. So today I will cover all the assignment questions, but down the line, before starting the class, I will ask you that in what all questions you have doubt, you tell me the question numbers and we will discuss that only. So in that way we can save time. But don't worry, if you have doubt in all the questions, you can tell me that, then we'll have problem in all the questions. We will discuss that. That's not a concern. Okay. Fine. So what is second question? What is SQL query to fetch student details who has scored 90 in physics, right? So 90 in physics. So here you have to implement two conditions. First is, let me create the table structure. So I have created table, we have inserted data as well. Let me check the data. So let's start from the student. Okay, so this is the data. Now, what is the question? Write a SQL query to fetch the student details. What we are looking for here? Any particular column?
No.
No. Then what type to use in select clause?
We are
Can I use
looking
the
all
star?
the details.
All the details. So can I use the star?
Yes, can.
Okay, so I will write select the star. Okay, from table student. So far I am telling to SQL engine that I want all the columns from student table. Okay, do you have any filter condition here? That yes, I want those students who have scored 90. Okay, so marks you want how much? 90. So then you will apply filter condition. Where is a filter condition in SQL word? We have discussed in the last class. Where is like a filter, and I've given the example that if you're working on, if you are doing, if you're purchasing something from e-commerce site like Flipkart, Amazon, or any other platform, you have the filter option. I think you all have noticed on the left side you will having the filter option, right? And then you will select that what all brands you're looking for. So similarly, this where is exactly that filter. So you are telling that marks is equal to 90. Okay, so let me execute this query. So I got all the details where marks was 90. Okay, but do we have any other condition here? Yes, we want
Yes.
only in physics subject,
Physics.
right? Subject physics. So that's why I have to write here, and subject is equal to physics. Okay, hope this is clear.
But you wrote big uppercase, all uppercase. It will not show. It will show error. It will throw error.
Oh, okay, let me check. So we got no data found. What is the reason for this?
No data.
Why no data?
Because
of the uppercase.
uppercase.
Because SQL is case sensitive with data. SQL is case sensitive with data. Here physics, you can see the case. Only P is in uppercase, H and Y are in lowercase. But here I have written all these words in uppercase. So that is why SQL was searching for this word PHY in uppercase. But in table, we don't have any record with PHY in uppercase. So that is why it is telling that no data found. So this proves that SQL is case sensitive. Is that clear?
Yes.
So what you understood, you have to write exactly what is present in the data. Okay, so now you see it was like PHY, P in upper, H and Y in lower. So I have written that, and let's see the output. Now you got the output. This proves that SQL is case sensitive. Any question, guys?
No.
Please ask questions. That will make session interactive, and because of that, maybe some new concepts will come. Even I will be having some new things which I can tell you. So keep on asking questions. Okay. Now suppose by mistake, okay, someone has inserted this record by mistake. What he has done is he has kept P and H in uppercase and Y in lowercase. But his intention was to keep P in uppercase, H and Y in lowercase. But by mistake, this is done. Okay, he has entered this. Now the same question, they want those details where the marks is 90 and subject is physics. So now if I will execute this query, I've executed this query, right? We got the two output. Can you see this output in the can you see this record in the output? Is this present here?
No,
No. Why this is not present?
the case
Because
is
data is case sensitive.
Because again the case concept is conflicting, right? And that is why it is not here. Okay, that is the reason. So I have shown this output to my manager, and he's telling that no, I remember that there was an employee, there was a student whose name was D. He has scored 90 in physics, but your code is not showing that. You have done some mistake in the code. Please check it. I checked. I found that no, this is my code is correct. Okay. Then I observed the data which my source team has sent, and I found that okay, this was the mistake. He has done this mistake. Okay. I communicated to my source team that why you have done like this. You have sent data like this. Okay. And they told like, okay, there was some mistake. So we have done like this. So please handle it at your code. Okay. So now you have to handle that. So how you will handle it? What you will do?
Alias.
Why you will use alias will not be used here. I will tell you, okay, how we can handle it. So it happens. Okay. So right now we have only 4 to 5 or 10 records. So we can look into this and we can find where the data is. But you know, like in real life project, we are working on millions of records, right? And you cannot see it there. Correct? No, it is not possible to look at each and every record. And maybe you're not sure whether they have followed the case or not, like that. So to handle it, you have a concept of upper and lower in SQL world. Okay. Now I will tell you what is this upper, but let me show you the result first of all. No data found. Okay. Now, did you got the output which was missing last time?
Yes.
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 Everyone is convinced?
Yes.
Okay. Now the question is, why? What this upper is doing? What this upper is doing? Okay, whatever it is doing. Okay, let it be. Let me show you one more example. Then I will tell you that how this upper does all these things. Okay. PH. And guys, please concentrate and ask questions if you have any doubt. Okay. Just stop me at any point of time if you want. So I'm inserting a new record now. So here you can see P and H are in lowercase and Y is in uppercase. The intention is to prove that whatever case you are inserting data, this upper keyword will handle it. That is what I want to prove here. Let me execute this again. You got this data?
Yes.
Okay. So it seems that upper is doing some magic, right? Upper is like case proof. He is not bothered. He is challenging that, okay, write in whatever fashion you want. I will fetch the data. It is like that only, right? It is appearing like that only. Okay. Now let's try to understand what this upper is doing actually. Guys, these all are very basic concepts. These are the foundations. If you're not able to understand, please ask questions. Otherwise, the coming topics, you will think that it is complicated and you will lose interest. Okay, and then you will start missing the classes. Okay, so so this is the record, and always try to understand any keyword from SQL perspective, how SQL is thinking. So this is the data so far we have. Now, is the query, and this was the query. Oh, sorry, one thing. A few of you who has asked questions, okay, either on WhatsApp or LinkedIn, I have shared the solution with you. Go through the solutions. If it is not clear, get back to me. Okay, we will discuss on that. Okay, so now I have shown you that I have written this query and you got the output. Is that query? This is the query. Right, you have seen the output of this query was this one. Okay. And you all are convinced that, okay, then this is fine. In this set of data we have records where it is 90 and subject was physics. We got all these things. Let me highlight. This is 90, right? And then which one is 90? This is 90. This is 90. This two
That's
are 90.
chemistry. That's
This
chemistry.
1 minute.
You
I'll come to
highlighted
that.
chemistry.
Yeah, I will come to that. So these all are the records where we have marks as 90, right? But why chemistry is not coming here in the output?
We have again applied a extra filter.
We have applied one more filter condition that I want marks 90, but at the same time, I want subject to be equal to physics. Okay, that's why we got this as an output. Hope this is clear. And operator, we have discussed in the last class, and operator is very strict operator. It will check both the conditions. If both the conditions are fulfilled, then only it will fetch data. Or operator is not that much strict. Okay, it will check if any condition is fulfilled, it will give you the data. Hope you guys remember those concepts. So please coming for any class. So take at least 10 to 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour, revise the concepts what we have discussed in the last class. Okay. So this is fine. So we observe that this is the output and we all are convinced. So as per the second condition, this chemistry will not be fetched because we have a condition. We want only physics subject. So that's why I have removed this. This is the output. Now the question is what this upper keyword is doing. Now let's try to understand this. Okay. Concentrate on this. Let me copy this data again here. This is a table present in your database. Okay, in database, how many tables do we have? Sorry. How many tables do we have in database? Who will answer this question? There is no limitation on the number of tables in a database. Okay, that totally depends on your database size. Now, when you have executed this query, you have written this query and you have executed. So SQL engine will pick this. Okay. Your parser will come, then compiler will come, and then optimization will come. A lot of things will happen. Okay. So consider all the things are taken care by SQL engine. So these all are keywords. Some are reserved keywords, some are user-defined keywords. We know all these things. Okay. Who will explain what is reserved keyword?
So these are used for some specific words. Just like the ये reserved रहते हैं word. इनको change नहीं कर सकते हम.
Okay.
Like
correct.
reserved seats in train.
Okay, correct. Any other who knows the meaning of reserved keyword?
Which has special meaning in SQL world.
That's all. Story finish. Reserved keywords are those keywords which have a special meaning in SQL world. Can you use those keywords for your user-defined table name and column name?
No.
No. Why? Because they are reserved. SQL has reserved those keywords for its purpose. Correct. You all are given the correct answer. Okay. If I'm asking questions, I want reply from everyone. Okay. Even if you know, even if you think that's a simple question, please, because the purpose is to revise the concepts. Okay. So first of all, whenever you are writing a SQL query, your SQL engine, first of all, it will hit this from clause. Okay. It will hit this from clause. It will start from here. It will search that, okay, from a student, it means the user is telling, I want some record based on some condition from this particular table. Okay. And here the table name is the student. So your SQL engine will scan the entire database and it will search for this student table. Then he will get, okay, this is the student table. Fine. He will make a copy and it will keep it here. So he will understand that, okay, this is my playground. I have to play here. I have to apply some conditions here. Then based on the conditions, I have to fetch data to the user. Hope this is clear. That is why if this is the question in your interview, that which is the first keyword which SQL engine hits, that is the from. It will search the table. Hope this is clear. Okay. Then after from, in this case, I'm not telling from general perspective that we will deviate from the topic. Okay. That's why I'm not going to that part. After from, it will go to this where condition. Okay. It will take this condition. Now in this condition, what you have mentioned? Oh, bad color I have chosen. Okay. Then you have mentioned where marks is equal to 90. Correct. Then in this, it will select all the records where marks is 90. So this one you have marks as 90. Correct. Then here you have marks as 90. Here marks is 90. And these two records you have marks as 90. Fine. First condition is over. Then it will see and operator, and then you have second condition. Okay. Now second condition is something which I want to make you understand. Second condition, SQL will see that, okay, user has mentioned upper. Okay. What user has mentioned? User has mentioned upper. The moment SQL will see that user has mentioned upper, it will not go after that. It will stop here only. Okay. It will stop here only. It's like exactly you are riding a bike. You saw the traffic signal, it's a red color. You will stop then and there, right? It will stop here. And first of all, with this upper, it will do some calculations. What is that calculation? Try to understand. We have written upper subject. So your SQL engine, first of all, it will make all the subject in uppercase. Now you can see all the subjects are converted in uppercase. Is this clear?
Yes.
I think this is not clear. Clear or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
So yeah,
Yes.
fine, perfect. So he will not do anything. The SQL engine stopped at this upper. The moment he saw that okay, user has mentioned upper, he will stop here. He will not move further. So this is the first task he will do. He will convert everything in uppercase. You see PHY in uppercase, CH is in uppercase, everything is in uppercase now. Hope this is clear. Okay. After that, then he will move further. After this, he will see that what user is asking. Okay, user is telling that PHY is there or not. Okay. Is this PHY matching with this? Yes or no? Yes, this is matching, right? He will highlight this. Is this PHY? But this
Yes.
condition is failing, so he will not consider this. Is this PHY? Yeah, this is matching. Okay, perfect. This is PHY, but this is not matching with this. Marks is equal to 90. Marks is 75. This is not be considered. This is CHE not equal to PHY. This will also be not considered. Ignore this one. Is this PHY? Yeah, this is PHY. Is this PHY? Yes, this is same as PHY. So then you will get all these records. Hope this is clear now. How this upper works.
Yes.
Any
Yes.
question?
One question. One question. So before applying upper, SQL will not execute where.
Before applying upper SQL dot execute, what? Sorry.
So you told SQL first SQL will select the table,
Correct.
then we will get this output first.
Correct.
Not we will not get output. SQL will do in this
SQL is
order.
doing all these things. Yeah.
Then
Correct.
it will go and check, okay, where marks is equal to 90. So it
Correct.
will filter all the marks which are 90. So
Yes.
that then in that case, CHE 85, that record should not be there, right? When
Correct.
it's doing up. Yeah, that's my question.
Yeah. So CHE he will not take it. He will remove all this. So far you understood, no? Okay.
Yeah.
After this is done. So SQL has done this task as well. SQL has completed this part as well. Okay. I know this is little bit, we are taking time, but once you will understand how SQL is reading the query, that will be very easy for you. So just concentrate on this. Don't get bored. Okay. So this is done. After
Hello?
this, there's yeah. Hello.
Can we use a lower
I will come to
input
that.
like
I will
upper?
come to that. We will cover that. We will cover that. After this, I will cover that. Okay. Okay, fine. We will cover after this. That is in queue. Okay. So after this is done. Which one is left behind? Which keyword SQL has not touched so far? Select a star, right? Then at the last, he will come to this select a star. Okay. So then what he will do? He will see that, okay, user has written a star. So he will understand, oh, user wants all the columns. So first of all, he will copy all the columns here. Okay. And then it will look for this conditions. So on this condition, this is fulfilled. It will copy and it will paste it here. And then this condition is fulfilled. It will copy and it will paste it here. And then this condition is fulfilled. It will copy and it will paste it here. So finally, you will get this as an output. Okay. So do you have this output? Can you please verify it? The student ID 13451. Oh, 3 is not coming. We have got 3 there. No? Oh, I think this 3C 1A physics. From where I've copied this. I think I'm not copied properly. So let me delete this one. No fill, and this is no border. So first of all, I will copy this one. Okay, I think I applied formula here. That is why it is not getting copied. So finally, you will get this output, and it will like PHY. This is 90. And this is PHY, right? Okay. And then you have this one, 3C. We get this output. 3C, this is PHY, and then 90. Actually, we have applied formula here. That is why it is not coming. Okay. So this is the output we got as per the manual analysis. Fine. Now let's verify the output what SQL engine is telling, because we have done as per our understanding that this is what SQL follows. But let's cross verify this, that whether SQL is following this or not. Okay. So this is the output which SQL engine has given. Let's verify if this both are same or not. Okay, I pasted it here. So this is the output of SQL engine, and this is what we have here the output. Now, can you please cross verify and check if everything is same?
Yes.
No, it is not same. There is few differences. Tell me where is the difference?
Okay, the case is same as what is in the table.
Is that clear? Here case was as is which is present in the table, right? The SQL has given this output. You can see the case was as is present, which was present in the table. But in our output, all these things are coming in uppercase. Is that clear? So it means something, there is some mistake. The mistake is all this calculation SQL will do, but this upper subject and this transformation SQL has done in a buffer for his hands-on practice only, for rough work. This is like a rough work. Okay. Once it is done with this, it will copy data from here. Okay, it will copy data from here and then it will paste you that, okay, this is the final data. Is that clear? Don't think that it will copy data from here and it will give you this output, because this upper subject, what SQL has done, that is for the reference of SQL only. This is like a rough work. Okay, so finally this will be your final output, which is same as this. Is this clear? Not clear? Not?
One doubt. So can SQL do SQL will be can SQL be used for transformation?
Of course, SQL is used for transformation. Informatica, how it is working? You are doing transformation for SQL queries. Python, you are using that Python. You are writing all the transformation queries through SQL only.
So it will be covered going forward, like how we can.
We will cover. We will cover that. We will cover that.
And one more doubt. I understood the order of there is an order of operation. So we can write any way the query. For example, I can write select star from student. Then not like that. Select star. Then where marks is equal to 90, and finally I'll write from student. So even if I write like that,
No.
it won't work.
I think you are telling you want to write like this. Select a star. Where marks?
Yeah.
Where marks is equal to 90 from the student, right? So actually this will throw error message, because this is the syntax you have to follow. Because I am telling from SQL engine that which keyword he is hitting. You are correct that Tanvir, you have written select a star first, but it is taking select a star at the end. So from my perspective, this sequence doesn't matter, right? That is what you are telling. So I can jumble it up. Okay. No, before that, lot of other things happens internally. When you are executing, you are clicking on run. So first of all, what will happen? It will check the syntax. Then it will check the semantics. Okay. Once that is done, then it will do the parsing of the query. And then lot of algorithms, he will search that which algorithm is better as far as performance is concerned. Something like in-depth knowledge of that SQL engine, how it performs. Okay. So this is the format. You have to go like this format only. You cannot jumble it. But your concern is valid. That Tanvir, you have written in this fashion. Where is taking from? You have written select a star first, but you told that it is coming to select a star at the end. So to me, it is appearing that the sequence doesn't matter. You are correct from your perspective, but you have to follow this syntax. This is very important.
Got it. Thanks.
Hope I answered your question. Okay. Yes. Any other question, guys?
Tanvir, one thing. So basically with this upper function, what it is doing is that it is converting data to uppercase, but the displayed data will be in the original.
Correct. Very good. This is like a playground. This is like a kitchen. I will name this as the kitchen. Okay. You went to a restaurant. You ordered, I want biryani or something like that. Veg biryani, whatever you want. Okay. So chef will take, waiter will take you. Okay. Come to kitchen. I will serve you there. Is it happen like that? No. He will not bring you to the kitchen, right? This is a kitchen. He will take the order. He will tell to the chef that, okay, he wants biryani. The chef will do all these things in the kitchen. Once this is done, then they will serve you in some good fashion. Okay, they will serve you all the plates and everything. The things will be there. So it is like that. This is a playground. He will do all these things here. Once this is done, then the record corresponding to this, which is the record. This is the record. It will copy this and it will paste it here. For this, which is a corresponding record, this is the record. It will copy and it will paste it here. Okay, so don't think that this will be in uppercase. No, he has done this uppercase for his purpose only, for his calculation only. Correct? Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, one more thing you have to notice here. There is one more difference in this and this output. Who will catch this and tell me? Please find it out. One more difference is there.
Heading.
Heading, very good, good catch. You see here I have mentioned upper subject, but when the SQL has given me the output, he has written subject only. So why this has happened? I have told you that the output will be in upper subject, but SQL has written only subject. Why?
Because the name of my column is only subject.
Perfect. Same justification. Same justification that Tanvir, this is my playground. I want whatever I want, I can do here. This is my rough space. So finally, SQL will give you data from this only, this table only. Hope that is clear. No, any question?
Yes.
Anyone who wants me to repeat this? Those who are not speaking, please, humble request, please go on mute. Guys, please go on mute. Okay, thank you, thank you. Okay, I am going with the assumption that you all have understood. Okay, but let me know if you have any doubt. Okay. So this was upper. You can play with this because in real life project, you have millions of records and you don't know that in which fashion they have entered the value. Okay. So better I will suggest you can use this word uppercase. Okay. Hope this is clear now. Now, similarly, someone has asked me that, okay, Tanvir, you have written upper and all those things. I want in lowercase. Oh, you can play with lowercase as well, your wish. Okay. So in that, what you have to do? You have to write LOWER, lower. And this is again, I will not repeat the same thing again and again. These all reserved keywords and user defined keywords, all are case insensitive. If I'm writing in this in uppercase, lowercase, don't think, okay, if I will write LOWER in lower, or if I will write this in upper, they both are one and the same. Okay, so don't get confused. Okay, now let me run this query. I'm running this query. Oh, no data found. What happened? This query is telling that there is no record.
In the course, you have given uppercase PHY.
Okay, sorry. I was not aware of this. So if I have written lower here, so it means I am telling SQL to compare with the lowercase. So I have to write here this in lowercase. Oh, lot of noise is coming. Those who are not speaking, please go on mute here. Okay, thank you. So this is the problem when you have large number of participants in a group. Okay, anyway, so when you have written lower, so you have to write everything in lowercase. If you have written upper, you have to write everything in uppercase. Okay, so similarly, now if I will execute this, you will get the output. Okay, you got the same output?
Yes.
Is that clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, now if you want to understand that the Tanvir how SQL is doing for lower and all those things, again someone is speaking. So same justification you have. I will give you the same justification, same dialogue. You see, this is the copy. He will keep it here, SQL engine. Then SQL will see that okay, marks is equal to 90. He will highlight the records that marks is 90. Then it is mentioned lower subject. Then he will create a column for his own purpose only. Please make a note of this point. These all things he's doing for his own purpose. Okay, this is like a kitchen. He is doing all these things. He'll make this lower. Okay, then he will transform. I will not tell this is not transform, is not a good word. He will translate this into the lowercase. Okay, now this is transform the lowercase. Now you see everything is in lowercase, right? And then you have written I want this is equal to physics PHY. So this is PHY, this is PHY, this is PHY, this is PHY, right? And then accordingly it will fetch you data. Is that clear?
Yes.
Tanvir, I have one concern.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go ahead.
Tanvir, why we are writing lower in subject if it is doing the same work?
Yeah, you are correct. That upper is doing the same work, then why we are using lower? That totally depends on your need. Why we are doing this? Sometimes we know that most of the letters in this is in lower case. So better you go with the lower one. Okay. Or sometimes if you know that most of the data in this column is in upper, so you go with upper. But your wish, you want if you can go with upper case, you can go with the lower case because they both are doing the same task. Okay, your wish, you can go with anyone.
And if we are not writing lower and upper, then also it will be filter. Then also it will filter the data.
Then also it will filter. That's what I have shown you at the very beginning. Let me show you that.
Okay, got it. Okay,
Got it,
actually, this is in this. Okay, I understood that.
No problem. You repeat here. Don't worry. You see, if I will run this one. Okay, let me run
Okay,
this.
it will only fetch one.
Ah,
Won't fetch any data in that case because it's a
it will search for exactly
data.
PHY. SQL is thinking that okay, user wants me exactly search this small PH and Y. Do we have an exact lowercase PHY here? So we don't have. Let me run this. So we don't have. So that is why it is telling that no data is there. But then you will think that no, we have physics here, right? So why? Because these all are in lowercase. But here we have mixed case. So that is why to avoid this confusion, we have this uppercase and lowercase. You can play with whatever you want, upper or lower your wish. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, someone was asking one more question. Yeah, please go ahead. Who was asking?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, as per the discussion, you told us
Mhm.
that, first of all, from will hit in the SQL engine,
Correct,
and
Mohit.
after that it will check out for the where condition.
1 minute.
And
Sorry, Mohit, 1 minute, 1 minute. What I have told that is with respect to this query only.
yes,
That
yes,
doesn't happen generally. Yeah, yeah. Please,
okay, okay,
please go ahead.
I'm taking a reference of this query only.
Please go
So,
ahead. Hmm.
so first of all, it will hit the from it will search for the student table, and then it will check out the condition.
Hmm.
So my confusion is that
Hmm.
see, you are telling me that it will work under the buffer, right? All the calculation that
It
it
will make a copy of this. This all things are happening in the local memory of SQL engine. Okay, and once you it will give you that is this result. Once this result is displayed, it will delete all these things. Everything will be flushed. Everything will be deleted.
so my concern is that see, it is doing upper for means it will change the
Mohit,
all the
1 minute.
data.
If you are comfortable in Hindi, you can ask in Hindi. That's not a concern. Your wish. Okay. If you want to continue in English, that is fine. Yeah, please tell me.
Okay. No, actually, it will change all the values of the subject column to uppercase, or it
Perfect.
will change as per the we have mentioned other where clause that marks is equal to
No,
90.
no, 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 no. It will change all these things in uppercase. Everything will be changed in
All the
uppercase.
values.
And then it will compare with that physics it is there or not.
Okay.
Okay, because why? Some you are not sure whether it is hitting which condition of where first, this one on this one. Okay, so that
Okay.
is why you just understand in that fashion that it will do the uppercase of all these columns. Is that clear?
Okay. Okay. I thought that it will follow some sequential order like marks is equal to
Even if
90.
you are thinking in that fashion that okay, Tanvir marks is equal to 90, he will do the uppercase of those columns only. Even then you will get the same output. There's no change. You are thinking that okay, this should not be changed, right? This will be as it is, CHE only. Even then you will get the same output because it is going to hit this yellow records only, because that is fulfilling both the conditions. Okay, but is that clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Tanvi, one more thing. If you are filtering the data using the column basis, then also it will give the same result.
Column
Like if I'm giving select upper bracket subject, comma, name.
Okay.
Uh,
Got it.
and
Got
then
it.
I put the condition marks equals to 90 and physics equals to like subject equals to physics normal.
No. That will not give the same result. I will show you that. That will not give the same result. Let me show you that. Upper. You are telling subject, right? Upper subject. So, but this is a good case you have told. There. Suppose this one I will take. Subject is equal to. Suppose this one. Take this example. This example. Let me run this one. See, subject is equal to physics. Okay. How many subjects are there with physics? PHY 1, 2, 3, 4. But you have 2 more records with physics, no? But that is not displayed here. Did you understood that? So if upper will work on this only. If I have written subject is equal to physics, it will check for the exact subject. Okay, where is P is an uppercase, H and Y is in lowercase. Okay, this is the first record. Okay, this is the second record. Fine, this is the third record. This is the fourth record. But tell me why it has not given you this 2 output, only 4 outputs are coming. Why these 2 are not present, last 2 records?
Because it will
Because the
not-
last subject is PHY only, that it should be an exact match.
Okay, understood this? So that is why upper, if you are giving here, that will apply the filter on the uppercase. If you're using upper in the select clause, so it will just do the all the physics which has been fetched from this condition in uppercase. So you got only 4 records because of that.
In this case, it's not converting the data like the dummy data. We like mention physics in capital letter, chemistry in capital, and then it filtered the data. It's not doing like that.
You are correct. You are correct. 1 minute. Let me show you that. This is your query, right? And this is the data. This is a good question. I want everyone
Because
to
there is no
discuss
use
it.
of using upper as well in if it is giving the
Ah,
same. If we using and we are using and not using, it will give the same result.
Same result is coming. Yeah, yeah. 1 minute. Let me explain you this. Okay. So this is the query, right? Sorry, this is the query. First of all, SQL engine, where it will hit? Which keyword?
Where? From first and from
From
and then where?
So it will hit this one first. From. Okay. This it will hit first. Okay. So from a student. So SQL got that. Okay. This is my playground. He will make a copy and he has kept it here. Fine. Okay. After from where he will go? SQL engine. Where condition. Okay. Very good. So he will come to this condition. Okay. Where is the condition? Let me highlight this some other color. Cannot find some good color here. Okay. Where subject is equal to physics. Okay. Tell me the subject where it is physics. Is this the one? PHY? Guys, please reply yes or no.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Fine. This is the one. This is chemistry. We will not consider. Is this the one?
Yes.
Okay. This is fine. Okay. Is this the one?
Yes.
Okay. This is also there. This is also there. Correct. Okay.
Yes.
Whether it will consider this record?
No.
No. Why it will not consider this record? Because of the case. You all
Case.
understood this? And this will
Yeah.
not be considered. Okay. I will mark this in red so that you can understand. This will be rejected. This will be rejected or not?
Rejected.
Yeah.
Rejected.
Because Y
Okay.
is in uppercase.
Y is in uppercase. Good catch. Okay. This is done. After where SQL will go?
Select.
Select. It will come to this one. Select. Okay. This is a select. It will come here. Let me highlight with some good color here. Green, red color. Okay. This is good. He will see that, okay, user wants subject column. Okay. User want which column? Subject column. So in subject, what he have? He has physics. Okay. Okay. User wants subject column, but he wants it is in uppercase, right? So what he will do, he will make upper of this subject. Okay. And he will do upper of only those records which you have highlighted. It will not do upper of everyone. The yellow one are the records which you have selected. You only have told, I have not told anything. You guys have told me that will by the condition, right? So it will highlight this. Okay, upper of this user wants. Okay, fine. Then upper of this particular record user wants. Okay, fine. Okay. Upper of this particular record user wants. Okay. Oh, sorry. What I've done. Upper of. Sorry.
Equal to. Maybe.
Sorry, good catch here. So this is the one user wants. Okay. Then you have upper of. This is what user wants. Okay. So user wants this record. Okay. So now this is the output. Physics. You got the same output here. Physics, right? Okay. So here, this upper is not acting on the filter condition. Here upper, you are telling to SQL engine that SQL apply filter on this PHY. Okay. And then whatever output is coming, just convert that in uppercase. Is that clear now? But here, if you see in this queries, I have told that no, I want filter in the, I want upper and lower in the filter. But that is that before displaying, he has applied filter here. Okay. And then he has compared based on that. So this is the difference between this query and this query. Here you are telling that, okay, just display that in uppercase. That's what. Hope that is clear.
Yes, Tanvir, thank you.
Okay. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So that is why I used to tell that please try to understand query from SQL engine perspective. Everything will be simple. Okay. Fine. If you don't have any other question, so similarly, your lower will also work. I hope this is also clear to anyone who wants me to repeat. I will repeat it. Okay. Now I have a question here. I have a question here. So this is the query I am taking. And please don't think that, okay, this will take a lot of time and this will take 1 year to complete SQL. Don't worry about that. This is the base. Once your base is strong, then you will start moving like anything. So don't worry about that. Try to understand this basic concept. This is very important. And don't be in a hurry. That's what I want from you. Good level of patience and good level of dedication. Okay. But few of you have submitted assignment. That is a bad thing. Okay, now a lower subject is equal to physics. If I will execute this, what will be the output?
No data. No data.
No data. Okay, let me check. Oh, no data found. Why no data found? Okay, let's try to
Because we
understand
have
this again.
given lower, but the data which we have entered, it is in uppercase.
Perfect, good one. So this is the query we have written, right? Lower subject is equal to physics. Okay. So what SQL engine will do? He will convert all the subject in lowercase. Correct, no? So all these things he will convert in lowercase. And I'm taking randomly few examples. Okay. He'll convert all these things in lowercase. Now, do you think anyone is same as this physics?
No.
So it is not same. That is why you got no data found. Now, how interviewers will confuse you? They will give you this question, okay? And they will tell you that, okay, what will be the output of this? Okay, whether this will give syntax error or something like that. Someone will tell that, okay, yeah, sir, this will give syntax error because in lower we have to use this data in lowercase only. So we have used in uppercase, this will give syntax error. Have this given syntax error? No, this is not syntax error. This is because data is not found. So don't tell that this will give syntax error. So similarly, if I will write like this, upper, okay, and I will write this in this one in lower. So that actually this doesn't make any sense. Okay, so that's why even if I will run this, you will get output that no data found. But this is not a syntax error, neither syntax nor the semantics error. Hope this is clear, lower and upper. Any question, guys? I'm not sure if you all have understood or not. But please let me know if this is not clear. Okay, that's okay. Oh, where is that question? So this question, I think this is clear to everyone. Score 90 in physics. Okay. Now, similarly, on the same question here, now upper and lower is clear, so no need to discuss further on this. Okay. Now the same query, if I will write like this, instead of and, if I will write or, what will be the output? What is the meaning of this query? First of all,
Flexible.
Any one of
The condition is
Anyone.
applied to
Condition
both.
should be met.
condition is applied both. Okay.
Marks either marks should be 90 or the subject should be physics.
Okay. Okay. Correct.
Whatever the records have 90 and the or the physics, it will show.
Okay. Okay. Correct. Let's do some analysis on this as well. Quickly I will do, because I think you all have understood. You all are given the correct reply. Okay. Marks is equal to 90. So this is marks is equal to 90. First of all, highlight this. Marks is equal to 90. Marks is equal to 90. And here you have marks is equal to 90. Okay. These three records we have selected. Upper subject is equal to physics. I think upper is clear now. No need to do more. No need to discuss further on this. Upper subject is equal to physics. Do I need to select this one? Yes or no?
It's already selected, so no
Very
need to
good.
select.
No need to select. Already we have covered this. This will not be covered. This is chemistry. Do I need to cover this one?
Yes.
Oh, but both the conditions are not getting fulfilled. No, then how you can select this?
But it is flexible or
Or
operator.
Very good. This is
Flexible.
OR operator. This is OR
It's
operator.
flexible.
This is very flexible. He will tell that,
But-
okay, if you have marks 90, 100. He will tell that if you have marks 90 or you have upper subject is equal to physics, I will accept all the candidates. Okay, it is like that only. Yeah, someone was asking question. Please tell me what you're asking.
data is not in the same. It should be in the lower case. It's
Data
written in
should be-
capital.
Oh, that's what I have used upper, no?
It's
Upper
paper.
subject is
Sorry.
okay. This will happen. This will happen. Even when I was studying, I've taken good amount of time to understand all these things. Okay, don't worry. This will take time. Okay, so this is selected. Okay, after this, we will do. Do I need to select this one?
Yes.
But marks is 75 here. No, you are
But
telling
it's a-
marks and
But the
It's
subject
But
is
or
physics.
subject is
operator.
physics.
Or operator is telling that Tanvir, if any one condition is getting fulfilled, we will admit those students. Okay. It is like they are telling that we will admit only those who has scored a 90 in physics, or in chemistry they have scored 19, or we will admit them in our college. So if someone has scored 90, suppose a student A, he has scored in physics 80, okay, and in chemistry he has scored 95, you will admit them. A will be admitted in this school or not?
Yes, because he's having physics.
He has fulfilled any of the one condition, so he will be
Yeah.
admitted. In chemistry he has 95, greater than 90, he will be admitted. Is this clear?
Yeah.
So if I will run this query, you will get all this output. Okay, let me run this now. Okay, you can cross verify, all these outputs will be there. Hope this is clear. Any question? Any question, guys?
No questions.
No.
Clear.
Okay, I'm expecting that no one has any question. You all are clear with this. Okay. Is that assignment? Okay, this we have discussed. Okay, and then what is the next question? I scored 90 in chemistry. So I think you all can do this question now. This is exactly same as the second question. You just have to write 90 and subject you can make it chemistry. Any sorry, what any question, guys? No questions?
No.
Okay, so suppose here in this do I have that question? It's not there. Let me tell you one more operator here. Okay, suppose I have this select a star from a student. Okay, and I want to show you some, I want to introduce you some more keywords operators. Okay, so this is the data, same data. Okay, now here the question is they want the student details who has scored marks more than 90. So what you have to do? Marks greater than. This is a greater than operator. We all know, we have studied in our 8th, 9th standard. So this is greater than operator. If you write greater than 90, it will fetch you all the letters where the marks is greater than 90. Let me show you this. Okay, so only A has scored 95, which is greater than 90. Okay, similarly, if you want, you can play with this. You can make it less than 90. It will give you all the records which is less than 90. Hope this is clear. Simple one. Okay, or if you want to make it less than equal to, just write less than equal to. It will give you all the records where it is marked as 90 or less than 90. Now you can see your 90 is also included, right? Is this clear? Those not speaking, please go on mute. Humble request. Okay, so hope this is clear. Greater than, less than.
Yes.
Similarly, you can
One
do.
thing,
Yeah.
only the symbols would matter, right? If we write it in words greater than, it wouldn't work.
No. That you don't have to use here. That you don't have to use. That you use in Java, GRT, and all those things you will use. But that you should not use here. You have to use only. You have to play with symbols only. You have asked a correct question, valid question. Is that clear, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
This is greater than. This is less than. Then you can do greater than equal to and less than equal to, whatever you want. You can play with that. I think this is very simple. That's why I'm not taking much time to explain this.
And the not equal to, less than, and greater than.
Not equal to, I think I have not covered not equal to. No? Then you can take it like this. This is not equal to. It will give you all the details where mass is not equal to 90. Okay, let me show you this example. You see, all the details are there. Mass is not 90, right? We can see mass is 95 here. It's not equal to 90. Mass is 80. Not equal to 90. Okay, so you should know these operators. The simple operators will help you a lot. Okay, now for not equal to, you have one more operator. Okay, this is
Exclamation and equal. Yeah.
Yeah, correct. Thank you. So you can use this as well. Your wish. See, this will also give you the same result. So your wish, whichever you want, you can use that. Okay, any question? No questions. Okay, if you don't have any question, I have a question for you guys. I'm writing something. Okay, and you have to tell me what is that. For this. I'm running this query. Okay, I've written between. What is the meaning of this? And this is the output in front of you. Can you tell me what is happening here? What this between operator is doing?
Yeah, any marks in between 18 and 90.
90.
Okay, is this inclusive or exclusive of the boundary values?
Inclusive.
Inclusive.
Yeah, this is very common interview question for the freshers. Okay, they will confuse you with this kind of questions. Exclusive. Inclusive. Okay, which one? Okay,
I think
confused.
exclusive.
This is 80, right? 80 is the boundary value. Do we have values with 80 here in this data?
Yes.
We have this, right? This is 90. This is boundary value. Do we have any value with the 90? Recall? Yeah, this is 90. This is 90.
Yes.
Now tell me, this is inclusive or exclusive?
Inclusive.
Okay, hope this is clear to everyone.
So instead of writing greater than equal to 80 and less than equal to 90, we can write between, right?
You can play with this, yeah. Yeah, sure. Your wish. So hope this is clear. Greater than, less than, greater than, equal to, less than, equal to, not equal to, between. Any final call, any question on this, any confusion?
No.
Okay. Am I going fast? You want me to slow down the speed, or is it fine?
It's fine then.
Fine.
Fine. Okay. If it is slow, not a concern, but if it is fast, please let me know. I will apply brakes. Okay. So this is what we have discussed. You understood, and those who are fresher who are applying for SQL, this kind of question they can ask you. They will try to confuse with this one and here this one. Okay. Fine. Okay. This is done. Next question. And please don't refer this. Okay, one thing. Some of you have asked the question. This is the total agenda I used to follow. Few topics are missing here, like nullif and all those things. Few 2 to 3 topics are missing. I have identified. I will add to this. Okay. How I proceed is, if you see my other batches, like February batch or the other batch, how I will do. First of all, I will tell them in the first class that okay, these are all the topics we will cover. On a daily basis, I will mention one column. The topics covered. These all topics have been covered. Pending topics means these all are the pending topics. Okay, and this I will separate just important topics. Just student, what happened? No, once the class is getting over, the students they will slowly they will lose the concentration interest. That's why I mentioned this is important. Really, this is very important. Rank, dense ranks, and all these things. Okay, so fine. What else? Next question. 19 chemistry. This is also clear. You all have understood. You can solve this question. Now this is very important. Most of you have done mistake here. Whenever I'm writing this, okay, I'm giving this kind of query, write a SQL query to fetch distinct. So what you have to do is create this table and you write this query. Select distinct employee ID. Share, take the screenshot, keep it in an Excel and share that to me. Okay. If you don't have any time, I am not bothered. I don't want to bother you. You can write the direct query, but that is what I'm expecting. Okay. And you all have done this correctly. Anyone who wants me to explain this one?
No.
Everyone, you all know this, right? If you all know this, then I have. This is the data. You all know this, right? Okay. We have a question too. Those who have not done the assignment, again, I'm repeating, please work on the assignment and share with me. Okay, whenever you have time. Select the star from department. Okay. So this is what. Let me run this. This is the data. Hope the data is clear. You understand what is the data? Can you understand the data? What I am trying to explain you here. Employee ID, employee name, and this is the department. Okay. Okay, fine. Select distinct. I think we have covered distinct keyword last class.
Yes.
Yes.
Last class.
Okay, we have covered that distinct keyword. So here table name is department and column name is also department. So don't get confused with that. Okay, HR, sales and null, because we have these 3 distinct department. Distinct you all know, right? I think that is clear to you. You can solve this question as well. This is clear. Create a college table with branch ID, branch name. I think you all have created this. Any question on this? Question number 5. No. You all have done this.
No.
Question number 6. Few of you have done mistake here. Create table fund. This is fund table we are creating. These are the columns. The question is which of the following statement is are correct as per above. Insert a statement. You are trying to insert this record. Okay. So this is the table structure. Okay, and you are trying to insert this particular record. So if you will insert this record, what will happen? That is what I wanted to understand from this. Okay, who will tell me which one is the correct option out of this 4?
2, 3.
2 and 3. Okay, this will throw error as fund ID is a not null column. Correct? Fund ID is a not null column and you're trying to insert null here. That is why this will throw error message. We have discussed this in the last class, that if you have mentioned that not null in front of a column, so it means SQL engine is expecting some data for that. Okay. And if you are passing null record, it will throw error message. Is that clear? You want me to repeat this concept again, anyone?
Yeah.
Okay, let me repeat
Clear.
this. Clear? You want me to repeat this? Okay, I am repeating this one, not an issue. See, actually, okay, let me create this first of all. So this is your first of all, concentrate on the table structure. Okay, this is the table. We are trying to create a table fund, and this fund table I have fund ID one column, fund name another column, amount as a third column. Okay, the special thing about fund ID column is I have mentioned here not null. Okay, so the moment you will mention not null, you are telling to SQL engine that okay, if someone is trying to insert null value for this, please don't accept. It is exactly same like in an office, you have a guard standing there. And if any employee doesn't have that employee ID card, they will not allow you, no, correct? This happens in our offices. If you don't have employee ID card, they will not allow you. It is exactly same as that. I'm telling to SQL engine, this is like a guard fund ID. I'm telling that if anyone is trying to insert null value, please throw error message. And it is exactly same as when you're filling a form, and in that form you will see that very small red color asterisk will be there. So what it means? It means that this particular field is mandatory. You have to fill some value, correct? It is exactly same as that. Okay. Now here I am trying to insert value. Let me show you. This is the data I'm trying to insert. This is the data I'm trying to insert. Now in this data, you can see the first value is null. And this first value corresponds to this first column, that is fund ID. We are trying to insert null here. So what will happen? SQL engine will tell you, sorry. So SQL engine will tell you that I cannot insert null, right? In which? In your fund table, in this fund ID column. So I will ask, okay, SQL, why you cannot insert null here? So I will tell that, okay, you only have told that, okay, if someone is trying to insert null, so please don't accept it. You only have told not null. No, okay, I will tell, okay, thank you, don't accept it. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So that is why this is the reason it will throw error message. This will throw error as fund ID is not null column. Okay. But someone told me that third option is also correct. Is this a correct option? What do you think?
Yes.
Both are same.
So both are one and the same. Don't get confused. Actually, these multiple choice questions are very confusing. At least for me, I used to get confused. Okay. They both are same. Why you are making here not null? Because actually you want to make this mandatory, boss, right? That is the reason. No, that is why you have mentioned here not null. When you are creating a form, and if you want to make some column as mandatory, suppose you want contact number to be mandatory, what you will make? Contact number not null. You want to make that mandatory. So that is why the both statement 2 and 3 are one and the same. Hope this is clear to everyone.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, then you have question number 6. Okay. First, shall I proceed with the question number 6? These questions will take time, and this is very important. Before proceeding, a final call. Any question on lowercase, uppercase, mandatory, null, not null, and or greater than, less than, greater than equal to, less than equal to, not equal to, between operator. Any question?
No.
You all are clear. You all have understood that how SQL engine works on that. Okay. Before that, I want to tell you something. So see, this is what I have taught you now. That okay, SQL, first of all, it will hit the from, then it will go to where, then it will go here. So actually that I have told from this query perspective, I'm repeating again and again. Okay, and then don't tell that you have told this, but actually something different is happening. No, different happens, but with different queries. When that query will come, joins CT, and then I will tell you that actually what happens. But for this query, this is the scenario, and this is absolutely correct. Okay. Fine. Okay. Now coming to this question number 6, this is very important scenario-based question, especially those who are for data analytics. If you're planning for that, you're going for interviews. So most of the questions you will observe that they will ask this kind of questions. Okay, they will give you a scenario and they will tell that, okay, solve it and do all those things. What is the problem with this kind of question is this kind of question, and these all questions which we have discussed earlier. In all this question 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever you have, you are clear with the problem statement. Okay, you are clear with the problem statement. But in scenario based, first of all, you have to find what is the problem. Okay, and then you have to find the solution. So that is why first of all, scenario based question, try to read it 2 to 3 times, 4 times, and try to understand first of all what is the problem, then think about the solution. Okay, what is the question? Statement is Delhi University is inviting all the candidates to fulfill the below criteria to attend the interview process in order to get admission in BSc. Okay, so Delhi University, they are allowing everyone that, okay, if you want to get admission in BSc, you can come for the interview process. Okay, but they have given these 2 conditions. Okay, what are the conditions? The first condition is that the candidates must have scored 90 in physics and 95 in chemistry. Okay, second condition, candidate have scored either 19 in physics or 95 in chemistry. Okay, these 2 are the conditions. Write 2 separate queries catering to above 2 conditions. First query should cater to condition 1 and second query should cater to condition 2. Okay, so you have to write first 1 query for this separate and separate query for this. Okay, is this clear? Question is clear? You have to write query 1 to cater this particular condition and query 2 to cater this particular condition. I'm repeating, is the question clear? I think it is clear to everyone. I think this is the same table structure. No, I think I have changed some data in that, so I will clear the table again. Job table. Okay, if anyone is getting bored, I'm not sure, means getting bored or something, like if you know all these concepts, please ping me on that chat box and understand. Okay, so this is the data I have inserted. Now let's try to understand. This is very good query, good question actually. So this is the data. This is the data in front of us. Okay, let's try to understand what is the question. The first condition is a candidate must have scored 90 in physics. Okay, fine. Okay, let's see this. Let me write the condition first. So the first condition. Okay, fine. So select. I will use a star here because I think they want all the details. A star from a student. This is common. You all know that you have to write select a star from a student. I have used a star because they want all the details. Okay, now let's start. A scored 90. Let's stop here. A scored 90. So what I will write, where what I have to write here?
Subject equal to physics.
Subject is equal to physics. No. What is the first condition?
Marks
90.
is equal to 90.
So marks is equal to 90. Then what is the next condition?
And
in physics. Oh, marks 90, but in physics. So I have to use and operator or operator?
And
Operator, because they want marks 90 in physics subject. Okay, I will use subject is equal to physics. And for safer side, I will use upper, right? I will use upper. Right here, physics. Okay. This is clear. Okay, so this is the condition, right? Is it the correct query?
but the remaining part is pending and 95 in chemistry.
We have one more condition here and 95 in chemistry. Okay, so what you all have done, no, not all of you, but few of you, what you have done, you have written like this, and marks is equal to 95. Okay, subject is equal to chemistry. You have written like, so this query will never give you any result. Why it will not give you any result? Never, because you are telling at the same time, you're telling I want subject physics and your subject chemistry. Do you have both the records at the same time in the same row? No, that is not possible at all. So each and every record can give you either physics or either chemistry, but you are telling I want both the things in the same record, physics and chemistry both. Do you have that? You don't have that. So this will not give you result at all. Now how to solve this question? First of all, execute this query. First of all, execute this one. So from this, no, before this, let me first of all make a copy of this. Okay, then we can understand. This is very important. I want to tell you the concept of subquery from this. So please try to understand this one. This is very important. Okay.
Okay, first let's try to analyze this condition. Okay, so as per this condition, marks is equal to 90. This is the one, same thing I'm repeating again and again. This is marks is equal to 90. Okay, and this marks is equal to 90 you have. Okay, and what is the next condition? Next condition is subject is equal to physics. So this is subject physics, this subject physics. So will you consider this record?
No.
This record will not be considered, so I'm discarding this. Okay, this will not be considered. Now here you have a student ID 1 and a student ID 3, or a student A and C has fulfilled the first condition. Is that clear?
Yes.
Correct. Okay, now when I will execute this query, let me execute this query. You got A and C, these two. These two are the only candidate who is fulfilling these two conditions. Sorry, this one first condition, marks 90 on subject physics. Is this clear first of all?
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
whether he will get admission?
No, there is another condition, right?
Very good, very good, very good. There is one more condition. Now the principal is saying that no, I want those candidates to score 95 in chemistry as well. Let me copy it here. So now principal is telling that no, only 90 in physics. Okay, I agree that A and C they have scored, but he is telling that they must have scored 95 in chemistry as well. Okay, so now what you will do? You will take this record. It is not getting copied. I think it's formula here. Okay, now you have this two record. Now after this, okay, forget about SQL. Forget about SQL. Okay. Now after this, what you will do? Suppose you have to do some manual. I'm telling you to do some manual analysis, and we fulfill this. I'm telling you that okay, please check that out of A and C who is fulfilling this condition. How you will check? You will pick this A, okay, and then we will go in this table student, and you will see wherever subject is chemistry. Let me make a copy of this here. Okay. Now what you will do? You will take this name A. So this is A. This is A. Okay. Fine. And okay, don't have any other way. Then you will check that okay, has A scored 95 in chemistry? Okay, has A scored 95 in chemistry? You will see, oh yeah, A has scored 95 in chemistry. This is the way you will do, no? Am I correct? Then you will check, you will take C. Okay, C, where is C? Okay, C is present here. Have C scored 95 in chemistry? Oh, C has not appeared in the chemistry examination. So you will tell, okay, sir, this is the output. A will get admission. Correct? You got this? So you will tell that, okay, he will get the admission. This is the correct part. So for that, what you are doing? So far we have reached. We got this one. We got the candidate who has scored 90 in physics. But out of this, we have to check that whether he has scored in chemistry 95 or not. That is the next task. So what we have to do after this, I will write here student ID, comma, name. Just suppose I want only these two columns. You can take other as well. Okay, so A and C, they have scored 19 physics. Now you want one more condition, that select student ID, comma, name from student table. Okay, where marks is equal to 95 and upper subject is equal to chemistry. Okay, now to cater the other condition, I'm writing this query. Okay, if I will execute this query, I got that okay, 1A is the person who has scored 95 in chemistry. Okay, but do you think is this alone query is sufficient? No, because here I'm not catering the other condition. It means I have to join both the queries. Are you getting this? I have to join both the queries. Because if I will use the first query, this is just telling that marks 95 and upper subject is equal to chemistry. Then you will tell that, okay, where you have covered this second condition. Marks 90 and subject physics, you have not covered in this first query. I will tell you that, okay, take the second query, use this one. Then you will tell that, okay, first condition, you have not covered. Are you getting this? So far, is it clear to everyone? Anyone who has any confusion?
Clear.
Yeah.
Clear. Okay. So we have two conditions. And finally, what we understood is both the conditions we can cater in two separate queries. But the requirement is to write a single query, which should cater with these two conditions. So what we have to do for that? We have to merge these two queries. Okay. How to merge? Please try to understand. I will take this first query. I know many questions will be there in your mind, but please hold on. I will answer all those things. Then I will tell that, okay, I want this, but ID. I'm writing something, okay. Don't get afraid that what the V is writing suddenly. Okay, hold on. Don't think that what I have written and all these things. This condition is clear. Mass is equal to 95 and subject is equal to chemistry. Okay. After that, I'm telling that, okay, check this condition. Check this condition. Like here, you have checked this condition of chemistry and this all on top of which, on top of this result set only, no? For A and C only, you have checked this condition chemistry 95, correct? So what I'm trying to do here is I will tell to SQL engine that check this condition, but on top of this condition only. That is why I've written, I want this condition to be checked only on those student IDs who has fulfilled this condition. That is why I've written and student ID in. If you write a student ID in, it means you want to check this only for those students who has fulfilled this condition. Is this clear?
Yes.
Not clear. See, here
Please
you
explain.
have. I'm explaining. I will explain again. Don't worry. Here we have two conditions. First is marks 90 subject physics. Second is marks 95 subject chemistry. I thought, okay, fine. This is simple one. I have written this query. This is the first query I've written to cater the first condition. And then I have written the second query to cater the second condition, right? This query was fine. But then they told me that no, you are catering these two queries in these two conditions in two different queries. I want this both to be catered in a single query, right? This was the requirement. Okay, so far clear to everyone. Problem statement is clear. They want us to cater both the conditions in a single query. So I thought that, okay, I have to merge these both queries. So how I am merging, try to understand. I am telling to SQL that SQL, please tell me the student ID and name for those student who has scored marks 95, but in chemistry subject, and for those student ID only who has fulfilled this condition as well. Correct? No? Who has fulfilled this condition, for those student only you will check whether they have scored in chemistry as well 95 marks. Now is it clear? Not clear? Guys, please tell yes or no.
Clear.
I think this is not clear. See what is happening here. Let's try to understand again. See here what I have done. Why I got this output? Tell me why I got this output here. Because we have checked the first condition, the 90 and subject physics, right? So based on this, we got that, okay, A and C has scored 90 in physics. So these two are the conditions, okay? After that, we have a condition of 95 in chemistry. 95 in chemistry. Can I check this 95 in chemistry for student B? Yes or no? Can I check this condition of 95 in chemistry for student B?
No.
Yes.
Yes. See, no, you should not check 95 in chemistry for B because he has not fulfilled this condition of 90 in physics. Even if B has scored, suppose B has scored in chemistry. B has scored in chemistry 95. Okay. Will you take him? You will not take him because the first condition he has not fulfilled. Has he scored 90 in physics? B. Can you see? Has he scored?
No.
He has not scored, right? So that is why you have to check both the conditions. Both the conditions must be fulfilled. So out of these two conditions, take anyone first of all. So I have chosen 19 physics. So from this table, I got that, okay, how many of them has scored 19 physics? So I got that, okay, 1A, 90 physics, 3C, 90 physics. So first condition, only these two has picked. So they have cleared the first round. So they have been selected for the second round, right? That is why I have kept them here. Is this clear, first of all? Is this clear, guys?
Yes.
Okay. Now tell me why I have not taken B name here. Why I have not selected B here? What is the reason?
Because the
That's not-
marks not 90.
Because they have not cleared the first round. What was the first round? To get 19 physics. Have B scored 19 physics? No.
No.
He has not scored the first round. He has not cleared. How many of them has cleared the first round? Only A and C has cleared the first round. That is why A and C is eligible for the second round. Is this clear? First of all, tell me.
Yes.
Everyone, is this clear?
Yes.
Yes.
We all understood this, that okay, A and C has cleared the first round. So now they are the candidate for the second round, right? So that is why I am telling here that for the second round, we will select only those students who has scored marks 95 in chemistry. And one more thing, only those students who has cleared the first round. And this was your first round, the inner query, this one. This was your first round. Correct? No? Now there are three conditions. Marks is equal to 95. Subject is equal to chemistry. And those students must have cleared the first round. That is why I've written student in. I want only these students who has cleared the first round. Hope this is clear now.
So SQL will first execute things in the in operator, right? In the in keyword.
Well, no, I didn't get your question. Can you repeat?
So first SQL will execute
Inner
the
query.
query
Inner one.
in
Correct,
keyword.
correct. So first of all, SQL will execute this query, and what is the result? Then it will work on that. Let me remove this name as well. This is not required. So what will happen now? Let me execute first of all this query. Let me show you the result. You got 1 and A as the output because A is the only one candidate who has fulfilled all the conditions. That is why the output is 1A. If you have not understood this, think like this. First of all, what will happen? The SQL engine will execute the inner query, the first condition. This is your first condition, right? This is your first condition. Okay. The SQL engine will execute this. Now you got output as 1 and 3. It means the student ID 1 and 3 has fulfilled the condition. So after this, SQL engine will translate this query in this fashion. Now see, this will be translated here like this. Okay. So now SQL will read this query like this, that okay, the user is asking for those student details who has scored marks 95 in chemistry subject and those who has fulfilled the first condition, that this condition. So and they selected candidates are 1 and 3 for the second round. So you will take the second round for this candidates only. No, that is why you have written here that student ID in 1, 3. Is this clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. If anybody tell me if you want me to. Yes, someone is asking question. Please tell me.
Why we have been used the in command in?
Why we have used the in command? Okay, good question. So shall I use this equal to command? Is that fine? Because so far we have seen we are using equal to, right? Hello.
Yes.
That's what your question. Someone has messaged.
Yes.
I am leaving some work. Okay, fine. Yeah, Mohit, yeah, you can leave your some work. So you are telling that, Tanvir, I want to use equal to because earlier you have shown equal to and suddenly you are using in operator. Okay.
Yes.
I'll tell you why I have used here in. Let me first of all use equal to. When I will execute this will throw error message. Okay, and I will tell you the reason for that. Let me show you first of all. Error message is coming. Okay, why it is coming? Because equal to works on only one hard-coded filter. If you see in all this example, how many filters have given only one value? Here only one value, here only one value, only one value. But here in this internal query, how many output are there? 2 values. Okay. So when you want to apply filter on 2 values, so you have to use in operator. You can also use equal to operator.
Okay.
So that is why you have to use in operator here. Not sure if this is clear or not.
So
Yeah.
one doubt.
One minute. Oh, sorry, 1 minute. Hold on. I want to give one more example for this in operator. Okay, select a star from the student where marks in. Okay, marks in. My bad, I should have told you in before that. Okay, marks in 90,95. So what it means, you want all the records where scored marks 90 or 95. So you can see output. You got all the records, no? Whether scored 90 or 95 here. Okay, is this clear? Yes or no? Is this clear or not?
Yes, yes.
Now, if
Yes.
I will use equal to, what will happen? What will happen, guys?
Will throw
Error
error.
message. Error message. Because equals work only with one value, and you are trying to pass 2 values here, and that is why I have used here in operator. Okay. Yeah, someone was asking question.
Yeah. So suppose the subquery in the output was just 1. So we can use in equal to there.
Of course. Suppose from here the output is only 1. In this inner query, the output is coming only 1. You can use in operator, you can use equal to, it will not throw any message, you can try that. Okay. But safer side, use in. Okay, this will cater for one record as well. Suppose here if you want to check only for 90 marks, you can use in. This will not throw any error message. So in is like global one. It will take 1 value, 2 value, 3, 4, 10, how much you want. You just put it. So on a safer side, you want to play with in operator.
Yeah, one more doubt. In this query itself, we can write and student name in select student name, right?
And student, yeah, you can do that as well. Student name in, but here you have to write student name.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to write student name. You can do that as well. That is also correct. But I will tell you why you should not do that. But first of all, let me the output. We'll get the same output here. Student name. We have name, no? It is the wrong column here. This name, right? So you have name here. So let me execute this. Name. You got the same output, right? Okay. Have I answered your question?
Yes, yes.
Okay, but if you have option of comparing any column which is of number data type, so always try to apply filter number data type. Okay, they will work faster. The performance will be better. We will discuss why we want to use that number data type. Okay, that is why I've used student type. But if you want to use name, you can use name as well. They both will give the same result. I have showed you that. Your wish. Okay. Okay. Any other question? Sorry. Any other question, guys?
Yeah, can you give us the tips how when we will go for the subqueries? Like yesterday, I am trying this query with and or with all operators, but I am not getting the result.
I think Rahul, your voice was too low. Sorry, I was unable to hear. But you're asking to tell some tips about subqueries, when to use that, right?
Yes.
See, this all depends on the question, Rahul, the requirement. Okay, I cannot tell you right now that okay, in this kind of questions use subquery. Okay, down the line we will see all the examples, and that will come from experience as well. Okay, where you have to use that same question. Okay, same question you can do using CT expression if you know that. You can do using joins if you know that. You can use through correlated query. Many other things are there, and so that will come, Rahul, with the experience. Don't bother about that. You have to, when you will practice more questions, no, you will get to know an idea about that. Okay. Okay, fine. Any other question, guys?
Tanvir, can you check the chat?
I mean, subjects physics and mass unity.
No.
This will not work.
Yeah. So this will not work because of that operation order, right?
No, not because of operation order, Hashir. The reason is, I will tell you. I think the same. I started this question with this concept.
You started with this only, but I was not clear why this is not working.
Okay. Good, yeah. Okay, before that, guys, it's 10:30, more than 10:30. Those who want to leave, you can leave. But those who want to stay, you can please stay on the call. Okay. Okay, so coming to this question, Hashir. Okay, try to understand what is the problem with this query. If I will execute this will not throw any error message, but no data found will be there. No data found. Okay. Now what is happening? Let's try to understand. But before this, guys, I am not sure if you have understood the solution of this one, which I have told here. Anyone who is having any doubt on this?
And I want to discuss one doubt.
One round. Okay, fine. Kansha, I will explain this to you. Anyone else who has not understood this? Okay, we will cover this Akansha once more. Okay, not an issue. I will tell to you. I will explain this to you. Okay. 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 So this is the question. So Hashiri has mentioned, okay, this is the query I have written and why this will not be executed. Please tell me. Okay, fine. Let's try to understand again from SQL engine perspective what is happening here. So this is your data. Okay, let me copy this here. It's simple. You will understand it easily. Nothing. Beginning it all things happen, so don't get confused. That's simple. But you should know all this concept. Very good. You are asking questions. Get all your dots clarified. Otherwise, it will become complicated down the line. So this is the student table. I have copied all the records. No, I think I'm not copied or what. I think I have copied. Okay. This is the data and this is the query. Hashir is telling that, okay, I want to execute this query. Fine. Let's say this is the query. Again, let's try to understand how SQL is working on this. First of all, where SQL will go, Hashir? From student. Okay, he will pick this table. Okay, we have this table here. He is taking the copy of this. Okay, this is done. After from where it will go?
Filter where.
It will go to filter where condition. Okay, filter where it will hit this one. What is the first filter? Subject is equal to physics. Okay, so this is subject is equal to physics. And then you have this subject is equal to physics. Then you have this subject is equal to physics. And then you have the subject is equal to physics. Okay, this is done. After that, you're telling I want marks is equal to 90 and you have AND operator. So AND operator means both the conditions must be fulfilled. I think this is clear to everyone now. Okay. So for this yellow highlighted, you will see that marks is equal to 90 or not. Okay. So this one marks is 90. Okay. So this is done. So we will select this one. First is selected. This will be selected or not? Yes or no?
No.
No, this will not be selected because marks is equal to 90 and here the marks is 80. This will not be selected. This one you will select?
Yes.
Yeah, they will select this one. This one you will select?
No.
No, this will not select. So based on this first condition, only this two first record was selected. Any questions so far? Anyone? No question, right? Okay. After this, where SQL engine will go, Hashir?
Next one and.
Okay, it will go to the next one. This is done. When you are telling after this, it will go to the next one and condition. It will pick this one. What you are training here? I want subject is equal to chemistry. I want subject is equal to chemistry, and you have written here and operator. You have written here and operator. And means this must be fulfilled with all the previous conditions, right? Must be fulfilled with all the previous conditions. So as per the previous conditions, we have this green color record. In this green color record, you have chemistry subject.
No.
No. And do you think is it possible that the same column will give you physics subject and chemistry subject? That is what you're telling. No, that in the same column subject you want physics and chemistry both. Is that possible?
No.
Now is it clear to you?
Yeah. Okay, got it. So, but when I used or, it was working.
Or it will work. Or it will work. Or it will work. Well, because if you write, okay, let me write this. I think you are telling that Tanvir, I have changed this and to or, right?
Yeah.
So for or it will work. Why it will work? Because now after all, this is totally new condition. Correct? No. And this is not dependent on the previous one. Even if the previous one is not giving you any data, and if this condition is giving you data, then you will get result. That is the meaning of or condition. Okay. So now this will start the analysis from scratch again. Because this is not dependent on it. So it will start from scratch again. It will see, okay, subject is equal to chemistry. So again, it will search all those things. Okay, this is chemistry. It will pick this one. It will pick this one. It will pick this. Okay. So like this, we'll do the analysis.
So basically, or means it will again start from scratch, but and it will not start from scratch. Okay, got it.
Or will again start from scratch. All the conditions it will check.
I thought it will in and also it will again check from the starting itself. Okay.
No. And will work on top of this one condition, and that is why in this query you see, I have told that I want this first condition also be fulfilled. That is why I have told that please apply this second condition chemistry and 95 on top of this first condition. That is I've written
Okay.
here and
So
condition.
that on top of that is actually and operator.
Right.
Keyword. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Correct.
Tanvir. Now it's clear.
No problem. Any other question? I
Tanvir,
will come to that.
if we have chemistry, like, okay, fine, we are comparing with two, like it's giving two data, like 1 or 3 in this inner query. Suppose if we have one more data, like we have one E column, which will be having the same chemistry. Sorry, subject is equals to chemistry and marks equals to 95. So it will also give the two results, like A and E something.
Oh, 1 minute. This is the data. Okay. Now, yeah. Please tell me in this
Now
data
please
what
add
you want.
one more row.
Record you want? No. Okay. One more row. Okay. Fine. Let me add that. One more row. Okay. Which data you want here?
E. Instead of D, please write E.
E. Okay.
And 95 in chemistry.
Chemistry you want 95 here. Okay. This is what you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
and for E, I have to make a new ID, right? I will make ID as 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me insert this record first of all. I've inserted this record. Okay. Let's check the data. It is inserted or not.
Now this will also return the two records, one in the inner query and one is the outer query.
That totally depends. Let's see the query. This is telling that, okay, physics and 90. Okay. So from this, we have only one output because we are talking about physics and you have mentioned here chemistry. So this will not be fetched. Why? Because here you have 95 in chemistry. You are correct. That Tanvir, I have a student E who has scored 95 in chemistry. That is well and good, Akanksha. Okay. But tell me one thing, whether E has fulfilled this condition of physics and 90. Is this condition fulfilled here? Do you have any record E where he has scored 90 in physics? No. So this will not be fetched because we are searching for those students who has fulfilled both the conditions, chemistry 95 and physics 90. So E has scored 95 in chemistry, I agree. But does E has scored 19 physics? No, he has not scored 19 physics. That is why if I will execute this, you will not get this output. Okay. But if you are thinking that I will execute this query, okay, you execute this query. You have E, he has scored 95 in chemistry. But if I'm taking on top of the first condition, he will fail. Correct? No. If I'll execute this one, you see E will fail because he has not scored 90 in physics. Is that clear? Not.
Okay. So the data will compare, like it's comparing the data.
It's comparing both the conditions.
Both.
You want 90 in physics, first condition. So how many students are there with 90 in physics? So first of all, this query will be executed. Okay. This is the first condition. Okay. So only A and C has cleared the first round. So in second round, that is 95 in chemistry, will you include B, D, E? Yes or no?
Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Actually, they have not fulfilled the condition of this.
So you will not include B, D, and E because they have not cleared the first round. Generally, this happens in interview. No? First of all, if you have 10 students, they will take the L1 round. In L1 round, out of 10, suppose only 4 has cleared. So in second round, who will go? The 4 students who has cleared the first round. Correct?
Yeah. Okay.
Is that clear? So that is what this is the first round. And after this round, only A and C has cleared. That is why I'm telling to SQL engine that SQL, please conduct the second round on these 2 students only. That's why they've given this condition and name in this one.
Tanvir, I have one more question. If you reverse the queries, means the first query, if you write
Same
the
output.
first query in second, the output will be the same, right?
Same output. Let me do that. Same output. Because the main objective is both the conditions must be fulfilled, right? So either you check the first condition first or second condition first, your wish. So,
okay.
Let me show you that, but that's a good question. See, I have written here. Is this what you were asking, Roja?
Yeah.
Okay,
yes.
Let me run this. Too many values. Oh, I will tell you tomorrow why there's too many values is coming. So don't think about that. First of all, just concentrate on the output. Okay, you got the same output, A?
Yes. Okay. Clear.
Okay. So is it like, it's like both the conditions has to be fulfilled. Whether you check the first condition first or second condition, or you start with the second condition and then first condition, your wish. But the rule is like both the conditions must be fulfilled here. Akanksha, is that clear? Or do you want to
Tanvi.
discuss on
Yeah,
that?
I got that. Thank you.
You go through this again, okay? And if you need any clarification, you
Yeah,
can
sure.
connect with me. We will discuss
Yeah,
this.
sure. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Welcome. Apart from this, all other, is this clear, guys? Today's concept?
Yes. Yes. Clear.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So please go through the recordings. I will share the assignment. Go through that. Okay, and we'll connect again tomorrow at the same time. Any feedback? If you think the session is going fast, anything, content is not up to the mark, the questions are silly or something like that, or anything, please let me know. Okay, fine then. Take care. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, bye.